Okay, we're going to be looking here at broilers. A broiler is going to cook food items with very intense, very direct heat. The food is generally very close to that heat source. It's going to be very quick. The heat source is above, but you may also have a broiler that has above and below. So one of the first here is a CharBroiler. A CharBroiler looks like a grill. It could be gas or electric. This is going to mimic the effects of a charcoal grill. So the food is going to cook from the heat source below it. The juice of the food is going to drip down a little bit and create that charred flavor. So its flames and smoke are used to flavor the food because the food drips down onto the heat source. These are great for hot dogs, hamburgers, grilled chicken. If you're offering a grilled chicken wrap, this would be a really good option. Another type of broiler is your countertop. So you can have a smaller version of what I just showed you. This is going to sit on top of a work table. This is great for quick service restaurants. It's very intense, radiant heat. Vegetables, meats. You have a drip tray here at the bottom. This would definitely be a good option for a food truck. It is going to produce a lot of heat. You may also have a hotel broiler, which is several that are stacked on top of each other. This is a large radiant broiler. It's going to cook large amounts of food very quickly. And you can see here that there are several stacks that you could food and do a lot of food at one time. A rotisserie is also going to count here as the broiler. So with a rotisserie, the heat is going to be from above and or below or in the back. A lot of rotisseries, your heat source would be from a big wall here in the back. The specific thing with the rotisserie is you have what's called a spit, which is a big stick or rod, and the food is threaded onto that and mounted, usually wrapped with twine or some type of wrapping or a cage. And the food items rotate around. So they are turned as they're cooked, and this allows for self basting, so the food does stay a lot juicier. It crisps up the outside a great deal. And I know if you go to like Walmart or Kroger, they sell a lot of rotisserie chickens, and you could see a product very similar to this one. A salamander is a very common broiler that's found in restaurants. So it is a very small, radiant heat from above broiler. And as you can see in this photo, a lot of times it is attached to the back of a range. It is used to brown or finish food items or melt food. So the most common use of this is to melt cheese and toast products, toast garlic bread up there from the top. So when you do garlic bread versus croutons, if I'm making croutons, I want my croutons to be kind of hard and nice and brown. But that product, if it's going to be, say, dipped into soup or put on a salad, generally that is not a soft product. Garlic bread, on the other hand, is a little more desirable as a soft product. When you bake your bread product until it's golden brown, it's going to be harder and crispier. If you utilize a salamander or a broiler to toast the top of bread, then you are going to keep that product much softer. So depending on what your use of the product is, depends on that cooking method. And I recommend for garlic bread specifically to use that broiler from the top. You have to make sure that every bit of that bread is covered with the butter. So use a brush or spread it from end to end. If any of it's left uncovered, you'll have a burnt spot there.